V is the one. I really love that film actually for so many reasons.
Thank you for telling about V and that you loved it.
I told that few days ago. Even I liked V Anta.
Correct.
He just ignored that fact.
No, he said it on camera. No.
I like.
No, but my parents, at one point they stopped when I was an assistant director.
Yeah.
They stopped going to weddings, family functions, and all because they used to ask about me. And they were like, Auntie, what is happening? Nani is still roaming on roads saying Simha and all. They used to say that. So they stopped going. After that, now everyone want me only first to come to the wedding.
Have you ever thought like how your life would be with not being an actor?
Yeah. I would have been a projector operator or ticket. That's why every person I meet, I respect them a lot, like with huge respect, because I wouldn't be as good as them in whatever they are doing in life.
ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 14-15 ದೈವಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೈವಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದೇವರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗ್ರಾಮ ದೇವರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಳಿತಿರುವಾಗನೇ ಮನೇಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ದೈವ ಭಕ್ತಿ, ದೇವ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ತೀರೋದಾಗ after that everything got shattered.
ಶಿವಡ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಜೀವನ ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ
even that one small sound ant will make, no, without Shiva's order, even that won't make that sound. Nothing happens.
Hi, hello, namaskara. Nan style ali namaskara guru. Nani Mayuurra Raghavendraa. Welcome to Gold Class. Gold Class with Mayuurra. Exactly a year back, the whole nation used to say one tagline: "Ab ki baar Modi Sarkar." So now it has been changed, I guess. Ab ki baar Arjun Sarkar. Exactly. And we have this Arjun Sarkar. That means the most popular and trending, one of the very, very big popular movies. It's going to get released tomorrow, and that's Hit 3. And we have Nani and Srinidhi on Gold Class. Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Thank you so much for being on the show for the second time.
Oh, my pleasure. You ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Oh, what a wow. Thank you. ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
No, you should ask ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ also. We had prepared for the answer also.
Oh, you should not say that.
Okay, you can cut that and you ask ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
Definitely, I'm not going to edit
Okay,
that.
sir, you ask ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
Yes, correct. That is what he wants also. Yeah.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಶೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಸಿಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಅಬ್ ಕಿ ಬಾರ್ ಮೋದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅನ್ನೋ ರೀತಿ ಮೋದಿನೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಪಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ಲಾಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಟಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಆನ್ ದ ಶೋ.
I'm so happy that I'm here finally meeting you. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಮೂವಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ.
ನೋ ಬಟ್ ಜೋಕ್ಸ್ ಅಸೈಡ್ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನಿ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಶೋ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿ ಡ್ರೋವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಟು Sheraton.
Correct. During Dasra, no?
Yeah, during Dasra.
Correct, yeah.
So, how have you evolved as a person from Dasra to Hit?
I don't know, you should say this. I've been...
No, I mean physically, of course.
Not physically. I think, as a person, I don't know. It's... I'm the same guy.
No, in between you become a father and you couldn't handle your anger management.
Oh, like that. You mean, hi Nana, Saripodasena. That is related to movies. So, I think... yeah, I had a great journey. All the films worked and there was so much of love. And we're now coming with a little more violence, and then I'm hoping the streak continues. It's all been good.
But why this Hit 3 is a pan-Indian film? I mean, since it's releasing in multiple languages.
Yeah, it's not I don't know if to call it that or not. Yeah, it is releasing in multiple languages, and all my films.
Yeah.
I think ever since Shyam Singh Roy, all my films are releasing in 5 languages, and it will always be the same. Going forward also, we will release. In fact, the next one, Paradise, will be releasing in 8 or 9. It's even releasing in Spanish. Yeah. So, this is an attempt to, take your film to, as many audience as possible. There are so many movie-loving audience in Kannada, in Tamil, in Malayalam, in Hindi. So, especially when you know that they are watching your content and they are giving you so much love, you put in a little more effort to take it to them in the best way possible. Yeah.
So can we call Paradise as pan-India movie?
Yeah.
I don't want to call anything.
No, actually, you can pan-world like movie you have to call.
No,
because it's in Spanish, right? I mean,
yeah, correct. Yeah, maybe you can call that,
Global.
but
Global.
yeah, you can call that maybe. Yeah, but I just don't like the word. I don't.
Got it.
find-
Okay.
Yeah,
We shall have that discussion later.
Since you said global, actually, you come from the global background, right?
I'm saying Idji, Tulu. Illa, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ global?
No, I mean, post-release KGF global films all agide. It has happened, right? Correct, no, sir?
She like debuted
Debuted.
with the biggest bang.
And on the, I mean, I don't want to coin it as a fantasy world. It was a fantasy, on the rocky, fictional fantasy. So, ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಒಂದು ಹಿಟ್ 3 ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ರೂಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಥ್ರಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ 3 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಕೋಬ್ರಾ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೋಬ್ರಾನು ಒಂದು KGF 2 ಮುಂಚೆ ಆಗಿರೋದು
ಓ
ಅದು 2019 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅದು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಬರೀ 3 ಮೂವಿ KGF 1 KGF 2 ಕೋಬ್ರಾ ಅದು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು 2019 ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಟ್ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ
ವೈ
ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ನನ್ಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗಿರೋಂಥ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಕಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಆ ಕಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗ ಇರಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂದೊಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಅನಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು
ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಮೆಗಾ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶಂಸೆ ಬಂದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅವೇ ಆರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ವೇ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಏನೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ದ ಶೆಲ್ಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಡಮ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದಟ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಟ್ it's a great move to say that
we don't know it's a great move or not a great move ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ people do ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ದಟ್ ನೀನು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ನೀವೊಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರೋಂಥ ಮೂವೀಸೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಅದು ರೂಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೂವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಿಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೂ ರೂಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ವೈಸ್ ವರ್ಸ ನೀವು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿನೂ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೂತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೂವಿ ಮಾಡಿನೂ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಹಿಟ್ಟು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ನಂದಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಫೇಮು ನೇಮು ಲವ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಆ ಮೂವಿಯಿಂದನೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು KGF ಇಂದಾನೆ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಇವಾಗ ಇರೋದು ಅದ್ರ KGF ಮೂವಿಯಿಂದನೇ ಮೇ ಬಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಅದು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರೋಂಥ ಆ ಥರ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ ಆಗಿ తెలుసుకోದ ವೆನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ದಟ್ ಐ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅದು ನ್ಯೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೂವಿ ಬಟ್ ನಂಗೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದಲ್ಲ ಈ ಥರ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರು ನಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀನು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮೂವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಅದೇ ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೀನು ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮೂವಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೂವಿ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಒನ್ ದಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೀ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಇದು ಸಿಕ್ತು
I genuinely believe if the moment you think that shelf life will be lesser, so we should make make use of every opportunity. That is when the shelf life
becomes smaller. I relate to that so much. Yeah.
Actually, the ones who really are not in a rush not to take up everything ended up having longer careers.
Very true. Yeah. Sir, in fact, in that case, like Dasara, it made 100 crore club and all. So once when you reach into that position wherein okay, as an actor, I know more than the success rate is measured based on the numbers. I mean, there are like,
correct.
We know that, we know the drill.
Yeah.
So once, when such kind of films are done, when you straight away move to a film like Hi Nana. I mean, I'm not saying Hi Nana is like, though Hi Nana, I watched it in Kannada only.
Yeah,
but correct. It's like simple. It's correct. Like natural star means why the name natural star?
Yeah.
Because you chose the kind of films which are extremely natural. Correct. So that is how it is. Correct. So I'm like, okay, he's sticking to his comfort. At the same time, you're trying to say that I am good at versatility also. Irrespective of whatever the number says, I'm going to do whatever comes into my way. Is that the
100%, definitely. And also I think it's very important to establish the fact that it is very easy to typecast you in cinema, right?
Yeah.
And they initially when I've done this, rom-coms and comedies, they did that to me. But you need to break it continuously to the audience, and that is when you keep winning them and keep winning the different audience for different genres, and that is when you can feel wholesome about the whole thing. Otherwise it will all become oh, I am good at this, let me do this and earn money. It will become business. But cinema is not, definitely it is business for few people, but I think at least actors shouldn't approach it like. For me, it is about, see now, for example, the release days will be 1 or 2 in a year.
Yeah.
The rest of the year we are shooting.
Correct.
So what needs to be exciting is that not that 1 or 2 days. The
It's about
entire
the
year
process.
needs to be exciting. And if I am doing what I have done before, it is not exciting. I wake up and go and do what I have done in the last film. It is not exciting. Every day is not fun. So I think that is the reason I want to do different genres and not really, of course there will be, we will think about the numbers because somebody is putting in a certain money. Now for example, a film made with 80 crore made 120 crore, let's say in theaters, like that's a movie made with 55-60 crore made 85 crore, like Hi Nana. So success is the same.
Success is the same.
Yeah. So it might now, for example, if somebody suddenly might say, Hi Nana, Dasara is a huge success, but Nani did, soft film. It was also super hit, but it only collected 85. If he did a mass film, it would have collected 120.
yeah.
But mass film will still take that kind of budget also.
Agreed.
So if we keep, because we see we just want to put a big number on the poster and like look in a certain way, then I think you will make very, very bad choices.
I think, don't you think so? That's not going to sustain for a longer time.
It won't, and it's also, it is not, how do I say, when will it end?
When will it end? Correct. Yeah. I mean, I keep thinking about the same.
Yeah.
See, the whole.
Yeah.
I think so. I think from ages, if you say from years, there is a pattern to irrespective of whichever film industry it is.
Right.
The way the positioning of a film happens.
Yeah.
I mean, probably in 90s, if you had spoken to our legendary actors, veteran actors, they would have said, this is the drill, this is the drill, this is. So now there will be one specific pattern, like post one film success or anything. Everyone wants to. It reminds me of, I'm sure, cricket commentator Navjot Singh Sidhu had said. So he used to say that Indian cricket team is like a typical party ala cycle stand. If one cycle falls, the rest follows. So it's like I used to say that always, like, one film they do, everyone follows the same. Again, some other film will come.
That is the thing actually, if you look at cinema from the beginning, from 100 years back, from when we started, only thing which has been constant in cinema is change.
Change.
Correct? And
change
then we
is the
do
constant.
No change, yeah. Correct. And we are and people in cinema fear change. That doesn't make sense to me. You know for sure only way you can go forward in cinema is through change. Knowing that for a fact, with all the record in front of your eyes, you fear change is a weird.
Very weird.
It's like most of them they all want to follow a pattern.
Correct.
The moment it becomes a pattern, it is old, it is not new, right? The moment you are thinking, oh, this works, that means it is done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you are doing is will never be looked at, freshly, or never be given the credit of you doing something original. So there's no point.
So you mean to say, irrespective of whatever the budget of the film is, do you think your remuneration keeps changing? I mean, for 100 crore movie?
100%, definitely. It depends on the budget of the film. See, you have to understand at that particular point of time, what is the budget of the film?
Yeah.
What is the promise of the film? What are you going to sell for? And then what is the risk assessment? And then for a film like this, for a film which has business like this, for a film which is spending this much, what is the remuneration you can charge? Because you are the brand, you are the face of the film. So it will all go in. They might think now suddenly a lot of people will say, what is this, actors are increasing revenue. They cannot increase it all. Nobody will give them even if they increase. So there is a system in place, and the producers will approach, or a project's planning will only happen with a certain logistics. Yeah.
How do you measure or like the success or the failure of a film? How do you in general handle that, in fact? Like, I mean, does it, I'm just trying to ask you because I know it's a cliche question, but still I'm trying to understand from your perspective. I mean, I'm sure certain movies would have done phenomenally well in terms of the critical reception. In terms of the box office, it may not have like made so much of business.
Correct.
So how do you?
So you can never really measure that. Only way you can measure the success of the film is not on the day of the release or the later part.
Correct.
The day before the release, you can measure the success of the film. Are you happy? Is the real success of the film. I am very happy with it. Yeah.
Very
Thank
true,
you.
very
Nice
true.
one.
I agree. No,
No,
I
actually,
agree.
it's true.
I can't.
You can't.
Well, that's one thing
You
I feel
just
on
act
the
like
winking
they'll put
and
it in the
whistle.
post edit.
I can't.
Act about
Actor.
it.
At least that.
Bad acting. Terrible acting. You can't even put in the effect. Huh?
Okay, fine.
He has a terrible actor in his film, and they're promoting.
Thanks. You come to my city and you tell that I'm a terrible actor.
Your city, yeah. Bangalore is my city.
It's
also.
my
What
city.
are you
Hello, it's my. Hyderabad was your city.
What is it?
Bangalore is my city.
saying? No?
Yes.
I have so many
Namma
friends there.
Bengaluru.
Namma Bengaluru also.
Namma Bengaluru. Okay.
ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುದೀಪ್ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನಿಜಾನಾ ಅಥವಾ ರೂಮರ್?
ನಿಜಾನೇ.
ಹಾ.
ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅವರೇ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ
But still
ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅವರು ಸತ್ಯಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಸುದೀಪ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು, ನಂದು ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವೇಟ್. ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ. ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದಾನೇ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅವರಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೀಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ. ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್.
Since the name already hit is there, and all the 3 franchises are super hit.
Correct.
So do you think, is it correlating? The title is correlating. I mean, it's just a kind of
with the result of the
yeah,
film?
with the result of the film.
Good thing, no? They're very happy.
ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ HIT ಅಬ್ರಿವೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ?
Of course, I know. Yeah. No, but ಅದು HIT abbreviation ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೂಡ,
ಹೌದು, hit.
I mean, hit ಅಂತ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, so 3 ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ. And I mean,
ಮೂರು ಇದು ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
oh, so ನೋಡಿ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಬಂತು, sorry.
ಮೂರು ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೌದೌದು.
No, already trailer is a hit actually. And correct, one more thing, see, your kind of films you choose, you draw mostly the family audiences to the theater. Even though you choose violence also. If I say Saripoda Shanivaram, if I take that also, there is violence to it, but it is okay. It's like kind of the revenge or between the two, the standard template or whatever it is. But this was too brutal. When I watched the trailer, it's like I've never seen that shade of Nani. Though probably I can say, though personally I loved Villain. I mean, V is the one. I really love that film actually for so many reasons.
Yeah.
One is the background. I'm a musician. To me, I fell in love with the Amit Trivedi's the entire.
Yeah.
And the combination of Nani and Aditi. I'm a huge fan of Aditi as well. So it is like so many factors there. It worked personally. But I'm like, okay, he gave a message, the kind of films what I choose for the next one from V. So there is a transition to hit 3, I thought.
Yes, first, thank you for telling about V and that you loved it.
I told that few days ago.
Yeah.
Even I liked V anta.
Correct.
He just ignored that fact.
No, he said it on camera, no?
I liked V also.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got quite a mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it released, a lot of bashing happened. So I'm very happy. This is a very
When he finds
nice
V
thing.
fans, no, he feels very happy.
No, genuinely I felt, because I mean, not trying
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, movie ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. See, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ I can take lot of his other films and I can tell. So though personally when I watched it on the Amazon Prime, and like though mixed reviews like he said, so many people said it didn't work for me anta. I said okay, irrespective of whatever, Nani would have done something, be it Ante Sundaraniki or anything. I'm like, okay, let me judge myself by watching that, is what I do that one. When I watched it, I said, dude, it's really good. It was a complete package. What more do you want?
And of course, it's directed by my first film director, the one who launched me as an actor, who introduced me. Yeah.
So I felt, was there a transition you had already thought like, yeah, I need to showcase myself in the non-natural?
No, I cannot think like that and then do telepathy and say that script should come to me. It's not possible, I feel. I just speak from what excites me, and I didn't have any plan to do, act in the hit series or whatever. I was just producing those films. I had to do a cameo, and then even then I was not very sure if I'm going to really, be the actual lead in a particular film. But when Sailesh narrated, it's not about it's not that I liked violence or it's not something. I enjoyed the narration. That means we have something, we have a story to tell, and that is extremely exciting. We have built characters which are very interesting to play, and there's a lot of things which excited me to do the film. So I was not aware of. So I don't really plan that my next film should be like this, or I want to do films like this. I just keep listening to scripts, and what excites me, I say, okay, that's. It's a very simple process, not much of a strategy or
No, it looks like, I mean, once I've seen you have said in an interview saying you're very particular about the script or the process of the film, how it happens. So from that I was thinking like, okay, he might choose these kind of the stories, or maybe I think he's very particular and he knows what he's doing, or more than that, he knows what he shouldn't do, so that he'll have clarity of what he should do. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know what I should do, but I know what I shouldn't do, for sure.
And also I saw one similarity. I mean, in Dasara, there was a kind of scene wherein there was a short liquor bottle, and in the trailer also you guys had released you had a cricket bat, and the kind of anger over there was there.
Yeah.
And in this one, it's a very classy way. You are like fully in the
suited up
suit and with a bigger liquor bottle.
Yes.
So is there any common similarity like Nani and the liquor bottle?
No. In fact, only now I have realized after you said it. In that also I drink that small bottle, and nice, very interesting observation. I didn't even notice it. Yeah. No similarity at all.
No similarity.
Everything is extremely different. Yeah.
So when is the next film with Mani sir happening? Because I've been waiting since more than 2 years. We had this
Next instance, when will I work with Mani sir? I've been waiting since childhood. So I've been wanting to work with Mani sir. We have had a couple of conversations, and he did narrate me something, but then things didn't fall in place. So I'll always be secretly hoping that something works out.
No, because we had a conversation in the previous interview. I said, if there is any temple constructed of Mani sir and Ilayaraja, I don't mind being the priest. I mean, my fan moment to both of them, like it will never end with, and he happens to be.
I'm a huge fan. Yeah.
I mean,
I will be the regular visitor.
No, because I could see that shade in you as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Every time, I mean, when I observe it in a very deep way, there were few moments of your chemistry with Aditi and yourself. I could clearly feel that there is a spillover of, okay, he shared tarbekagate, okay, I need to get it. I'm going to just touch and go. And Amit, he played it very, very aesthetically. He played it and even in Niveta's and Sudhi's there also. That was also the way they have shot completely. So
very interesting soundtrack. Amit Trivedi did songs and Taman did score.
Oh, Taman did score.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think good songs and good score.
Yeah, Niveta
is
another
appeared
couple.
opposite Sudhi.
I forgot. I have to watch.
That was the third film, Nivi and Me.
Correct.
But you guys don't come. They don't come face to face at all.
They don't come face to face.
Yeah. The last shot of the film.
Yeah.
I will receive a book, and it is what Niveta wrote about me. A book is about me. What happened with my life.
Trust me, I'm not here to promote that film, but it came organically.
I'm very happy.
You should. If you have missed it, watch this film from this
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಟ್ರಿ ನೋಡಿ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಜರ್ನಿ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದು ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೀಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂಥರ ತುಂಬ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಥರ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ತೊಗೊತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದೊಂಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್?
ಬಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಏನು ನಾರ್ಮಲೇ. ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಐ ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೊ ನಾನು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಮನೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರುವಾಗನೇ ನಮ್ದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮನೇಲಿ ದೈವಗಳಿದೆ. ಕಾಂತಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 14-15 ದೈವಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೈವಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದೇವರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗ್ರಾಮ ದೇವರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಟೀಲು, ಬಪ್ಪನಾಡು, ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೊ ನಾನು ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಿತಿರುವಾಗನೇ ಮನೇಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ದೈವಭಕ್ತಿ, ದೇವಭಕ್ತಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ನಾವು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರು, ಇವತ್ತು ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರು ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕಾಲು ಮುಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ನಾರ್ಮ್. ಇವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕಾಲು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್, ಏನು ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಸಲ್ ಮೆಮರಿ ಟು ಗೋ ಟಚ್ ದೇರ್ ಫೀಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಇಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಕೈ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರೂಟೆಡ್. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಅದು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಭಯ ನನಗೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಏನು ಅನ್ಕೋತಾರೆ, ಇವಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದು ಕಾಲು ಮುಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತ.
ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ
that's what I face. Now if I go to my friend's house and if I touch their parents' feet, they're like, what, you're trying to impress my parents, what are you doing this? But for me it's very like doddor nodidre I have to touch their feet. That's a very normal thing.
Like a muscle memory.
It's a muscle memory thing. I have to take their blessings. If I come and go, ಹೊರಡು ಹೋಗು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಂದಾಗನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. But these days I'm like little, okay, should I or not, I ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳೆದಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಮ್ಮದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೆಯೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಂಪಸ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 2 ಲಾಕೆಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೆನ್ ತೆಕೊಂಡು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ನೋಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೇ ದ ಗಾಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
So they'll say few people will write Om or
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ
No, I used to write Om actually. Om or Shri.
Ram.
See, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ ಮೈ ಪೇಪರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಏನು ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೇ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ somewhere ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ತೀರೋದಾಗ after that everything got shattered, like God, bhakti, maybe because as a teenager, as a 14-year-old, you know, something like that happens, your world is upside down, everything got shattered. So I started questioning everything. So nನ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೂ ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೂ ಕೈ ಮುಗಿಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು. So I think somewhere I just shut myself and I just escaped from everything. Man ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಿಲ್ಲ. The main reason why I wanted to get away and come to Bengaluru is because I didn't want to be in my hometown. I wanted to be away. I wanted to have a new place, new people, new faces. So I just went somewhere far away so that I don't have to think about anything.
And how old were you avaga?
14. Mom passed away at 14 when I was in 10th. So 10th ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು 11th 12th and all of that. So that very disturbing phase, all that. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಂದೆ. ಸೊ ನಂದು ಮೈ ಹೋಲ್ ಫೇತ್ ವಾಸ್ ಶೇಕನ್ ಆವಾಗ. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪೂಜೆ ಇದೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಆಸ್ ಅ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಫೇತ್. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 7-8 years ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ so and so. Then it got back again, ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡವಳಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇವಾಲ್ವ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ. Then it somewhere around 2017, 2018 I felt a strong, ನಂಗೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ನನ್ನೊಳಗಡೆ ನಂಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆ ಬರ್ಡನ್ನ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಶೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಲೀನ್ ಆನ್. ಫಾರ್ ಮಿ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೈ ಡಿವೈನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಶೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಲೀನ್ ಆನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೊ somewhere in 2017-18 I wanted that support system back. So somewhere there again I started having that deep root, and then again went back to what it was. Then obviously spirituality happened 2019 alli alla ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು. So now I am in a much healthier space and I understand things better. There's very unspoken grief and all that, which is like kind of resolved ansutte. But yeah, so I'm in a very much healthier space.
To be
Never believe in God.
The belief had never gone. It's just that it was very questioned, and it was in a very painful state to believe anything. Yeah. But now it's back to, now it's there with me. Atara. I'm back to the child that I was. Atara.
I think it happens in most of the human faces ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರೀಫ್ ಆದವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬೇಡವೇ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಶಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಬಂದು ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ಅದೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೆಸ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇವನ್ ಇನ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ಸೇ script only chooses the actors, the producer, or
100%. Script only chooses the release date also.
Yeah, correct.
No, see, this movie itself is for me like a gift, in the sense ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮೂವಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ 2.5 ವರ್ಷ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ವೈಟ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ದೆನ್ తెలుసు కదా ಹ್ಯಾಪೆಂಡ್, ಐ ಹರ್ಡ್ ದ ನರೇಷನ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪೆಂಡ್. ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಪೂಜೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಇವಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಡಿರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನೀರ್ಜಾ ಅವರು ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಇವರು ಬಂದರು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಶಿ ಇನ್ವೈಟೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್. ನನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಹೋದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಆ ಮೂವಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಫೈನಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಅ ಮೂವಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 2.5 years. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಪೂಜೆದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನೋ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತು ಫ್ರೆಶ್, ಓಕೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಫ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಟ್ 3 ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಮತ್ತೆ ತೆಗೆದ್ರು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ తెలుసు కదా ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೂವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ಸಿ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್, it's all connected. So ಅದು ತೆಕೊಂಡೆ ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಪೂಜೆದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಇವರು, then the name came up again and stuff like that. So I feel everything is there.
Yeah, it's there.
Without grace, I don't think a patta also can turn, like a leaf also won't turn. I feel there has to be the grace for you to get anything.
No, I read it somewhere.
Agree.
You have to agree. What I say is right.
Yeah.
No, I read it somewhere. It is too deep ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದು. ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
ಶಿವುಡ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ಶಿವುಡ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯಲ್ಲೇನಿದೆ, ಶಿವನ್ ಚಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಶಿವನ ಕೂಟದ್ದು. ಈವನ್ that one small sound ant will make, no, without Shiva's order, even that won't make that sound.
True.
Then nothing happens in the world without.
Sure.
At one point, I used to always feel like more than hearing the people who are successful stories, failure or stories, I got into a mode. I mean, being very honest, because they would have seen success. For them, it's like, yeah, it's a journey, and they say, not everyone's journey is going to be the same. I used to be like that. Then I used to feel like, yeah, I need to listen to the people who are still struggling because they'll have better journey. Then I realized at any given point of time, someday, like Sir said, without his order, if I'm there in the process, see, we tend to compare ourselves. Like, okay, I am in this position, I tend to compare to the next person. Like on 30 crore, 50 crore, 100 crore, I mean, in simple language, if I have to say. So then 1,000 crore, 2,000 crore. So there is never, the cycle will never have a limit to it at all. Actually.
Not at all. Yeah. Only thing, how can you, like, you see, if you're trying to, with some number or something now, all the inflation or whatever, let's say now you do 100 crore with something, okay? And you're taking it as like a big achievement, that number itself. 15 years from now, 100 crore is only equal to what 10 crore is today.
Yeah, 100%.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying, so you cannot rely on that. You save how much of a good film did you make. That is 15 years from now also is a good film only, if you really made a good film. Correct, yeah. And also that is, a good film will age very well. Yeah, something you just cater, somehow you need to pull people with, some teasing and all that, that will not age very well.
Yeah.
That's short term.
Yeah. Very short term. Very short term.
And it's gone.
It's gone, and all your effort will be forgotten. Like 5 years later, nobody will talk about that film, and 1 year you slogged your ass off for that film. That is a big loss. That's a huge loss. It doesn't matter how much you earned with that money. So, if 5 years later they're still talking about your work, that means you did a very good investment of your effort, right? And that's very important, I feel.
Have you ever thought like how your life would be with not being an actor?
Yeah. I would have been a projector operator or ticket collector or in the theatre. Yeah.
See, now there is no concept of a project operator, right?
No, there is.
No, I mean, like, yeah.
In single screens, yes, of course, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, projector in the sense, not directly, but they're not putting in the film, but they open the cube system, they play it, and then there are things. Now, the pencil mark and then cutting it off wherever people are standing, all that is not there. That's a different thing.
Yeah. Oh, you have thought like that, huh?
No, I don't think I'm fit for anything. I think I'm an absolute loser if not for cinema.
Do you agree on that?
No, everybody believed. Everybody, including my own family, my cousins, my relatives, friends, my teachers, everybody thought hopeless. They thought I was the example. They used to tell anyone, if you don't study well, you'll become like him. Yeah. They used to show me I was the example. Cinema.
Now are they showing?
Luckily, cinema.
Now are they showing? See?
Yeah.
If you don't study, you'll become like him.
No, but my parents, at one point they stopped, when I was an assistant director, they stopped going to weddings, family functions and all, because they used to ask about me. And they were like, Auntie, what is happening? Nani is still roaming on roads saying cinema and all. They used to say that, so they stopped going. After that, now everyone want me only first to come to the wedding.
Have you watched this?
No, but that is because of cinema. I don't think it is me, and I genuinely believe if I really did think sometimes, okay, I chose cinema, things happened, and then I gave my best to whatever. What if I didn't? What if it was not cinema?
Yeah.
That's why every person I meet, I respect them a lot, like with huge respect, because I wouldn't be as good as them in whatever they are doing in life, if not cinema. Like someone, I see my assistant also, my staff. The kind of, the way he does his job, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I was in his position. I'm in this place only because of cinema. Cinema chose me, I chose cinema. We fell in love, and that is why I am here. Otherwise, I don't think, I don't know, I would have been, not to put a watchman profession down, but I think even as watchman, I would be only, I think if somebody will rate me as a watchman, I would still fail. I'm like terrible, I would have been at everything I do. Yeah.
Oh God, I can resonate so many things. No, I mean, there are tendency. I mean, I or my friends, we do that.
No, anything I
because
know,
we correlate yourself.
I've understood what my kind of personality is. I don't think I'll be good at anything I am supposed to, like, I mean, if someone tells me that I need to do something, or if I'm doing it for money, or I'm doing it for a month-end salary, I don't think I'll be good at it. I don't think I'll give my best. It has to be something I really love from the deepest place in my heart. And I thank my stars that I'm so full of gratitude every single day that I found that one thing in the world which excites me so much, which I'm absolutely in love with. Otherwise, I don't think I can function.
So deep.
No, basic only. Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Have you watched this film Kandu Kondin by any chance?
Of course, yeah. Yeah.
Can you resonate with Ajit sir's character in that?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah. No, what a film.
No, because
what
you said
songs.
movie, I mean, in a
The
marriage
moment
scene.
you said it, the songs were ringing.
No, in that there is a particular marriage sequence where
I remember.
he'll be holding the light.
Yeah.
And he sees his parents.
Yeah.
Nodidira?
ಅದು ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿ.
Nice movie.
I know.
Very
It's
nice
in
movie.
the list.
I think Rajiv Menon.
Rajimenon direct.
Correct. Yeah. And okay, so what can people expect from Hit 3?
Lots of entertainment
Okay.
in a little violent way. Yeah, and it wouldn't. It moves so fast that it won't give you time to. A lot of times, what happens? You are extremely interested in one scene, and some scene happens, and sometimes your mind drifts away. Then you go onto the phone, you come back. To
Yeah.
film. Hit 3 doesn't give you that time. Hit 3 keeps you hooked from the beginning to the end. Is what I genuinely believe. Please tell me, watch it on May 1st and tell me if I'm right or wrong.
100%. I know too many films to watch on May 1st actually. I know, but still, like, Hit is.
You watch all the other movies also and then watch ours.
That's what I said.
So there are too many
No, we can
movies.
do a movie marathon.
A lot of kind of films.
No, in general, like other language
So
films.
ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Retro
Retro
ಬರ್ತಾ
is
ಇದೆ,
coming.
Raid ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, Hit ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Which one are you going to watch first?
Hit, of course.
Hey,
No, I'm
when
not
he's
trying
doing
to say
interview
that.
with Retro, he'll tell Retro. Then when he's doing with Raid, he'll tell Raid.
See, I had an opportunity to interview Karthik also like last few months back, but still I'm telling why, because the trailer, what it looks, haganta retro trailer chanagila anta ಹೇಳ್ತಲ್ಲ, I'm not saying that, but appeals me. I'm doing a movie marathon, but first I want to watch this because I know it's going to be violence irutte.
Yeah.
So ಹಾಗೆ I'll finish
ಒಂದ್
this.
ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ
No,
ನೋಡಿ,
I want all the films to work.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ, and then ಒಂದ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ.
Good idea.
One more question I want to revisit. So how was the experience of you working as a Egadali, wearing a costume and CG, the whole CG?
Answer from interview, again a question.
These people thought I'm a 5-year-old. They played it for 10
You
minutes.
were, no. You
No,
believed.
you did not let me open my mouth. You're like, no, wait.
No, but
At one point you believed.
No, because you know what he
One
told.
point you
know what
believed
he
it.
told. You know what he told? Rajmouli sir has done. Then ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ Rajmouli sir is, you go see his interview videos, he's mentioned. And I was like, okay, fine. Rajmouli sir has done fine. Now what do I can't tell anything about it.
It went, that thing went viral, so our job is done. That's a good thing for the film.
Delusional
Promotions are
people
all
I am
good.
living with last 10 days in the
Delulu is
We
the
are not
new Solulu.
We are not
Delulu
the
is the
Delulu,
new.
no. We were like just
You're
joking,
a
and then you
natural
were the
actor.
Delulu.
You're the natural actor. I give you that.
So you bought
award.
it, no?
Yeah, I
We
bought
were
it.
successful, right?
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Why Sanvi Sudeep? Voice.
No, we only used for her, I really want Sanvi to sing
One song
like
complete.
proper song for me, because I'm a big fan of Sanvi's voice, and general the family to me, Sudipanna, Priya, Sanvi and all. And whenever first time when I heard Sanvi singing, I was blown away. And whenever we meet, I'll always ask for her to sing one song. And now I think she's just starting to, now she is ready to sing songs for movies and all. She used to, I think, till now, I think she was just enjoying the process of, singing, and I know something about her voice. I don't know, I love it so much, and I really, I'm continuously now, sometimes I'm thinking also, any tune I hear also, I'm thinking, oh, this will be nice if Sanvi sings and all.
Oh.
Yeah. But I hope Sanvi will sing a lot of songs for me.
Any plans of producing a Kannada film?
A Kannada film? Oh, definitely, 100%. Why not?
How can people approach you?
Wallposter Cinema, this website, everything.
I know all the answers. To
Answers.
Yeah.
Now that I know him very well, I'm like, wall posters. Okay.
So I mean on social media or like.
There's a website.
No,
New
there's a
website.
website you can contact. We have
We
a
launched
team,
yesterday.
and they will want.
We launched yesterday,
We
no?
launched yesterday in the event, and now if we like the synopsis, then the team will approach, and then they can have a narration, and then the narration is good, it will come to me.
Superb. I personally want to even pitch one story as well.
Perfect. You have the route then. Clear. Website is there. Yeah.
I know.
And don't forget your promise to me also, okay? When I come with the story, wall poster is first bakra that I'm going to.
First Bakra.
You only told, ನಾನು experiment ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋಳು, yes.
You don't direct us, give story.
Let's see. Write a story or direct, ಏನೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ.
Come.
On that note, how's the experience coming to this show? I know it was a very short one, but still.
And it was fun because we actually spoke about something
It was
very
good conversation.
real.
Like no, I think we just lost in one
Real conversation
Real
somewhere.
conversation. I think it was not about the
Yeah.
camera promotion.
I don't know what, even I was like, ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು,
No,
because I
no,
usually
no,
don't talk. Usually I
like,
don't
as
say.
if we're like just sitting in some backyard and having fun. It felt like that. Yeah,
was
nice,
nice.
very nice. Yeah.
Thanks, Nani.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Srinidhi. Always pleasure having you on the show. And so, yeah, before that, is there any combination wherein you, Vishwak, and Advishesh is going to come in any of the franchises in the future? Do you have
All
any
of us, whoever, wherever, the plan is there to go land in a place where Avengers assemble.
Hit was cops
Hit
assemble.
was-
Cops assemble.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Yeah.
On that note, wishing tons and tons of luck for this film. And personally for Nani and both Srinidhi. So, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶೋನ ಎಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ನೋಟ್ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಶೋನ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಸೊ ಕನ್ನಡ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಯಾ
ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಭಾವಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಟಿಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ನಮ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ 3 2 1 ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಗುರು.